Hey y'all, what's up? So I don't know if you knew this already, but if you are a vlogger or you're just now thinking about, hey, I think I want to go ahead and get started creating content, sharing my life, documenting my life, um, sharing my wisdom, things like that through vlogging, video blogging. And you're gonna do that here on YouTube, and you have the goal, or one of your goals is monetization. I don't know if you know this or not, but yesterday I found out that YouTube is changing the parameters of their monetization program. And so, whereas before, to get like AdSense revenue, like the commercial revenue, which I don't even know exactly how much that is. I think it depends on what type of channel you have. Is it lifestyle? Is it business? Is it family? Is it education? I think that's how they determine how much you're going to make per video or ad shown anyway. um, they've changed the parameters. So, whereas as of this year and through, I think, the end of January 2027, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours on the content that you're putting out there, on the content that you're creating over a 365, I think it's a rolling day window of time. So currently, I haven't looked at it in the last few days, but I'm just going to go with it. Currently, I'm at like 900 subscribers, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. And I don't even know if I'm at 400 watch hours yet. I'm really not even sure, but I'm going to say 350 just to be safe. I'm not even sure where exactly I am. And that is with me creating content, putting it out there every single day over the last, now this is day maybe 42 or somewhere in there. Because I want to be monetized. I want this to become a possible income stream for me. So the thing is, starting next year in February, you'll still need 1,000 subscribers. However, instead of 4,000 watch hours, you're going to need 8,000 watch hours. 8,000 watch hours to become an ad partner or whatever it is, just to be invited to participate in their monetization program. So from 4,000 hours to 8,000 hours. Now I'm exploring this more to see exactly what the ramifications are, but what I can tell you is two things I'm going to tell you as they apply to me. Number one, I'm very thankful that I decided a few months ago, or a couple of months, however long I've been doing this consistently, a month ago, that I was going to go for it. I was going to start vlogging, start talking more, start showing up, being more visible as a personal challenge to myself, and obviously as a way to be monetized. Because I'm already doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that I decided to start when I started, because that gives me, about 6 months to get to 4,000 watch hours, somewhere in there. What's the month? So September, October, November, December, January. 5.5 months, because we're almost at the middle of August. We're at mid-August now, almost. So that's number one. I'm glad I started when I started. I'm glad I finally got off the fence and said, I'm just gonna go for it. The second thing I'm thankful for is, and this may sound contradictory, even though I want to be monetized, the second thing that this made me realize is that I am not going to chase the algorithm. I'm just not going to do it. I am using this time that I'm spending with you over this 90-day period to allow myself to feel more confident in my voice, to allow myself to be visible and seen, which can be like a very big, scary monster for me. And also to allow me to learn a new skill. If you're a woman of a certain age, like I am, I'll be 51 in just a few days. I don't want to stop learning. I want to continue learning. That is a part of my freedom journey. I want to learn new skills. I want to learn new ideas, explore things. I want to learn how to continue creating. So right now, actually, I'm starting to shoot B-roll with my camera. And by the way, ta-da, I actually have the camera I keep talking to you about. and it's right here on my tripod. Oh, I'm gonna try to show it. But this is the camera that I am starting to use to shoot kind of like vlog style content. Now, right now I'm on my iPhone because it's just easier for me, but I have been using the Osmo 4, Action 4 for the last week or so, and it's interesting because I get to go into the settings and play around with things and learn how to, like, it again, it's I like to learn. I want to always make sure that my knowledge is relevant with the times. I don't want to slow down so much mentally. You know, I imagine myself when I'm in my 80s and I'm just as sharp as a tack. I may not be vlogging in my 80s, but who knows, you know, 80 might be the new 60, child. I don't know by the time we get there. But I want to continue to develop my mind. I want to continue to develop and enhance my knowledge and understanding. So I am learning to do new things and allowing myself the grace to do so. But I'm not chasing the algorithm. I refuse to chase the algorithm. I'm okay with trying new things. You know, there's certain thumbnails, for example, that get more attention. I know you've seen them, the ones where people are like doing that. I don't click on those videos. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but we live in a society where you just have to grab attention any way you can. We know this. People either want to go viral, they're trying to create viral moments. Sometimes people are creating clickbait. They want you to click on this thing and watch it for even a few minutes so that you can go into their watch hours. People know it was once one person did the whole, because maybe they were legitimately like, oh my God, you know what I mean? A few times before this became like the whole main thing. But then it caught on, and then people just copied, you know, and just continue to do the same thing. I don't believe you have to reinvent the wheel, but there are certain things that I'm just like, if it's not genuine, I'm just not gonna do it. So, you know, though I do want to be monetized and I am creating content for several goals, several reasons, I want to do it in a way where I'm not just following the crowd. I am embracing my uniqueness and learning, you know, what works for me, and not necessarily trying to be a cookie cutter vlogger doing the same thing that everyone else does. Will I do some of the same things? Sure, there are certain styles that I may like, or techniques or things like that. But as far as like just doing things for like clickbait kind of, I don't want to say fake engagement, but just I don't know. There are content creators that come on my page, and some that I actually watch because it's intriguing to me. There's one lady who pretty much every video, it's basically like that. Every single video, it's always an emergency. It's always, oh my God, this was shocking. It's always, you are not gonna believe this unfortunate thing that happened to me while I'm just trying to live my life. Like, I don't know. It works for her, and that's great. It works for many people, and that's fantastic. That's just not how I want to create my channel, under this false, I don't even know, you know, but I just don't want to chase an algorithm, so I'm just not going to. So if you are, again, a woman of a certain age, I want to encourage you to start tapping into your creativity. If it's vlogging, if it's podcasting, or anything else, fantastic. But I guess the most important thing that I can say as I wrap this up is that do it from a place of you learning, number one, but also you connecting with yourself and genuinely with the audience that you're trying to build and the type of audience you're trying to build. You're probably going to get a different kind of audience based on the type of videos that you're putting out. And if it's just for viral moments, your audience base, yeah, you know, of course you're going to grow faster, you know, but will that audience connect with you on a deeper level? Will they trust you on a deeper level? Will they want to be a part of your community, and not in a shallow surface way where they're just clicking to get entertained and then, you know, get a good key and then they just forget about you and they're on to the next viral, most exciting thing. It's okay to grow slow. It's okay to do things in a way that makes sense for you and align with whatever your, you know, core values are or whatever. So take some time as you're creating to discover that. And also don't forget that there's a certain beauty in taking time to learn and figure things out and, you know, try new skills and new things or whatever. I know for me, even though I'm growing slowly here on YouTube, again, you need 4,000 watch hours. I'm at maybe like 400. So I've got, I'm a tenth of the way there. And we have 6 months, 5.5 months. So I don't know, you know. Um, I do hope that I become monetized, but I'm not going to do all this crazy stuff to get there. It's not sustainable for me. I don't want to do it that way. And yeah, I'm not judging necessarily. I know it sounds like I am, but I'm trying to, you know, share the differences, but I don't judge people that do it necessarily, but it just reconfirms for me that that's not my way. I just don't want to do that. So I will continue learning. I will continue uploading daily videos, but you know, it may never go viral, this channel. It may never, you know, whatever, have thousands and thousands of subscribers or community members. And, you know, for now, that's okay. Because there are people here that show up consistently and we talk and connect and comment. And actually there are a couple of you that you have channels. I'm actually going to go and check them out and see what you're doing. So yeah, you know, there's a beauty in just letting things naturally kind of like blossom and bloom and grow, just like for us. You know, we don't always have to chase and push and fight and scratch and claw our way to the goals and the vision that we have for our life. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in February. I don't know if on February 1st I will have made it or not. I do know that it doubles on, I think, February 1st or at the end of February. I forget which one. I am only going to do the things that I can control and yeah, and continue to show up. So this one a little longer than I had anticipated, but thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments below. Let me know if you're a content creator. And if so, what's your channel? Let me know if you're a content creator and what's your channel. If you're thinking about, you know, becoming one, vlogger, podcaster, you know, whatever, TikToker, whatever, you know, let me know what you're doing and what your channel is. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.